The Hunger Games. So it's a big day, Padab. It's the day of the reaping. They're like, Primrose Everdeen. And she's like, oh, I guess that sucks. I'm probably gonna die. And Ken's like, bitch, please. I got this one. And then she realizes that it wasn't the Bachelor. So then she sees PETA, and then she remembers this time that she saw him feeding a bunch of pigs when she was starving hungry. He like looks at her and he's like, oh, go along, pigs. I'll feed you, but not this girl sitting here. So then they meet Haymitch, and they're like, he's your guy. He's won, don't worry. He's won this before. He's a winner. So then they meet him, and he's kind of a mess because it's just gone downhill. So Katniss goes to get all dolled up. They got her done, and the real difference is that she doesn't have a unibrow anymore. They put a dress on her, and they decide, let's light it on fire. And Katniss is like, I don't like being in an outfit where you could cook hot dogs on my back. So Katniss gets her first glimpse of her most fierce competition. And it's like an 11-year-old girl with like big eyes and cute as a button. And she's looking like, you gonna kill me? And then Katniss is training alone. And she's supposed to get raided, but no one's paying attention because they ordered a pig. So she shoots an arrow through an apple and everybody's really impressed. And they all give her a score of 11 out of 10, I think. On the Caesar Flickerman program, he was like, I don't think winning's gonna work out with the crush I have because that means I'd have to kill her. And then Charlie Sheen's like, winning. So the games are about to start. The Haymitch, he gives some last minute advice, and the advice is to stay alive. Jeez. Thanks a lot, Haymitch. Your insight never ceases to amaze. But then she's up in a tree, tied to a belt. And she hears PETA down, talking to a bunch of careers, and then she falls out of the tree, but the belt catches her. She probably got it at Marshall's. And then they start burning trees around her, and she's running. We've all seen the moments in the trailers, but what she's really thinking is, I hope my braid doesn't catch on fire. Rue gets caught in the trap. She dies, and the cannon goes off to let everybody know, and then her body's brought away by something. I don't know what, I think it's Oompa Loompas, but I don't know if that's a licensing issue. So then, Rue's district drops bread for Katniss, and she's just thinking, man, this is the wrong week to start Atkins. So then, there's an announcement, big announcement, that there's a rule change that 2 people can win. But it's only if they're from the same district, and only if one of them is the protagonist of this book. So after hearing the news, Katniss is like, time to play a Where's PETA game. And she's like, PETA, he's not saying anything, because he doesn't want to be found. But she's really close to him. And then Haymitch sends the message in his own way that if they pretend to be lovers, people are going to like them. So they'll send him things like mints and massage oils, chocolate covered strawberries. Rock falls on Kato, and then the mutations are nibbling at him. He's dying for like 5 years. It's just like everybody, Katniss, the audience, everybody's like die already. So then he finally dies, and there's just Katniss and PETA left. Spoiler alert, they both win. The protagonists live. And they're like, oh, we've won the Hunger Games. I guess we'll go to Disneyland now with all these terrible memories we have. Oh wait, it was destroyed with the rest of the country. The end.